we were gonna have a minute of silence because for those who might not know, or just in case you're not super into like the VTuber sphere and things like that, we just got an announcement my Japan this morning, that another Hololive member is graduating in 2 weeks. I thought we had 2 months. In my head, I was like, May 1st. Okay, yeah. I mean, right now it's March, so we have 2 more months to enjoy our lovely Gura. But no, it's already halfway through April, so we only have 2 weeks before she. Is it a graduation or is it more of a hiatus? I'm not sure what the official position is, but either way, it's really sad news to hear, especially when she's one of the OGs for Hololive and one of the for me the first VTuber that I watched almost ever outside of Mouse was probably Callie. And obviously Gura was part of that generation, right? Before I absolutely fucking embarrass myself. Gura is that generation, right? I'm pretty sure she is. So after watching Callie, I was like, let me watch everybody else, right? I'm just like, yo guys, a minute of silence for my best girl. And I'm just like, wait, she's part of the same group, right? I have no idea what the fuck is coming out of my mouth. Yeah, so obviously after that, I kind of watched a little bit of everyone. So I know our little Shork is very much beloved. Layna already embarrassed. No. Spare me, okay? I'm not like super deep into Hololive. I just really like the people that I know or that I'm familiar with, but I know she's a very beloved Shork, so it definitely makes everybody sad. Even I was very surprised when I saw the dreadful announcement to the announcement on Twitter. I think she was like, I have an announcement, and that was already leading up to what was gonna happen a few hours ago. So it's definitely really sad. However, I always like to think that there is a reason for everything, and if she believes that this is the right decision, then this is the right decision. Who are we to know what's happening? Who are we to guess? Who are we to judge and control what she does, how she should feel? And if she put this in, gave it a lot of thought, and if that's what she decided, then I think the only thing we can do is wish her best of luck and then support her the best we can, for her next journey or next project, whatever it may be. So it's not all sad, okay? I know it's very sad, but it's not all sad.
Chuck, not as stinky as this stinky, only here, but still stinky. We have changed our names.
How many
to
times are we gonna use
respect for
stinky?
And
I swear, everybody's blue now.
Ah.
Every single person is just blue. I can't even tell the difference anymore. Okay, but okay, moment of silence. Okay, the only one that's gonna shut me up is 1 moment of silence, shall we? Okay, we're gonna try our best to take everything in stride. Lots of things happening in a very short period of time. With this whole scape, everything moves very crazy fast. I feel like when I first entered this VTubing thing, everything was pretty just okay, this is the way it should be. And then 3 years after, it's just so many different big changes are just being slapped in the face, slapping us in the face, and we're just what the hell is happening?
Bro, it's so crazy. When I first debuted, I remember so many people would bring up Gura, and it's so weird, but it's just because, she's the shark, she is the shark. When you think of shark VTuber, you don't think of Megalodon VT. I don't even think of Megalodon VT. I think of Gura. I think of Gura. 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 I think of Gura. So it's gonna be so sad, bro. Oh god, man. Gura was the OG shark. Exactly, the OG shark VTuber. And I hoped for a Mega and Gura collab. I low-key wanted to meet Gura so bad, mainly for the shark on shark, shark meets shark, that'd be so cute. And she's just so fun and entertaining too. But it is what it is, chat. It is what it is. She's going off doing fun things, doing what she's got to do to be happy. Shark on shark action, shark on shark action, shark on shark. Oh my god, bro. Shark on shark, why the muggish gay sex? So true, sad. She was one of the first VTubers I watched. I know. But, it is what it is, bro. She's got to do what she's got to do to be happy. So, it's not like she's actually dying, chat, She's going off to a better place. Trust.
I'm actually the one person that I've been really sad about is the Gura news. I don't know much about it. but that made me really sad. Like it makes me feel that there is something going on in the online VTuber world that like no one understands, and we are all struggling and trying our best. Like if Gura is gone, I just Kizuna I and Gura were probably the only like quote unquote corpos that I really watched. So I don't know, guys. Yeah, I watched Kizuna like a long time ago. Many years ago. There's a VTuber from way back in the day called Senzawa. Yeah, I don't know if Gura would join another corpo. I feel like she'd probably want to be free for a bit. What if this is just a big bait? She hasn't announced anything yet? Wait, yeah, oh god, who wants to tell him? I just want to know what's happening. I feel like I'm being like bamboozled. I got it all out when Ame left. That was my Oshi, and now she's having burnout. Listen, I'll let them. From the viewer's perspective, are you finding that a lot of people you're watching are experiencing burnout? Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of yeses. Okay, so and I'm just talking about content creators. What does that look like? Lack of enthusiasm, lack of energy, general sadness, lack of ideas. And so let's just talk about like creators. Just a lot of people are struggling right now. A lot. And just try to picture this for a second. Whatever it is that you might be struggling with, imagine you got to put on a smile and entertain, make people happy. That is your job. And you got to figure out how to turn on the stream and do it. That's really hard sometimes. It really is. So you could simplify it and go, yeah, you just turn on the stream and you play games. That is true. It's not wrong. But if someone that's not doing well turns on the stream and they're, as you say, lack of enthusiasm, they're sad, short-tempered, do you want that? Just so that they could say that they went live? It's a corpo, you have to do it. Yeah, absolutely.
Bro, I heard the news. I think not everyone heard the news. It's kinda, I don't want to talk about it too much. It makes me sad, you know? But I hope she will be happy. The other thing is, like when I first started streaming, before I started streaming, I saw Kizuna, and I thought she was actually an AI. And I'm like, dang, that's really crazy. And nowadays we actually have Neuro, right? But the person I saw after Kizuna was Forsen, and I was like, wow, this is really cute. And I found it because I was playing VR chat, and someone's running around in a chibi Forsen model. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, wow, that's so cute. I want to do that. And I started running around the model, and then people were like, you kind of sound like her. And I'm like, no, I don't. And chat, spoiler alert, I don't. But I was a woman with a high-pitched voice, so it was close enough. So I'm like, dang, who the frick is this? I googled her up, and I'm like, this is actually really sick nasty. So between like Gura, Kizuna, and Pippa, those are like the 3 VTubers that I saw when I first started like VTubing / before it. And it makes me, I don't know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, I wish her the best of luck, and I'm excited for her future. And yeah, I don't know. It is what it is, boys. Okay. Bro, #1 most subscribed English okay, chat, like at this point, can we just be like respectful, bro? Like, here's the thing, chat, like, you know, hopefully we get to hang out with her at some point, because I really want to. 4chan was down? How would you know? How do you know? How do you know 4chan is down, dear chatter? How do you know that? Explain to me why you know that. Should we just call it out?